to another day with Pan America Superbike. Just got done with a morning warm-up. Got 2 races coming up, the Gran Corsa and the Sprint, both 600 Superbike. I'm gridded 8th for the Superbike races. Well, 8th on the Gran Corsa. I haven't looked at the other ones yet. That's pretty good. I'm within, there's a little group of us that are running about 39s. And there's one guy out there who's like running a high 38. So I feel like with a new tire, that's worth a shot. So the bike battery is dead. It's holding voltage, but it doesn't have any amps, so it can't crank the bike. So I have to get it pushed. I'm gonna go try to find a battery. If I can put another battery in this, then we're good. But if not, then we're pushing it for 2 more starts. Anyway, had a little off there coming out of turn 14. Knocked my clip on kind of loose a little bit, not loose, but just knocked it forward. The little guy was going a little bit slower, and I just ran wide, misjudged it, and of course, you know, you look where you go, right? Well, I looked at that friggin' divot right off the end of the rumbles, dunk right through it. Pretty stupid. All right, I'm put the fusion together, put the 360 on the back of the bike here, and get ready for the races. New tire, putting a new tire on. Okay, so we got a new battery in the bike. You can't see it from here. Anyway, it's a Shory, and it's one of those big ones that like will start the bike. The old one I had, you can't quite see it, but it's swollen right there. So the battery itself just went bad. It was time, you know, a couple years of use. Probably not using the correct charger for it, because there are correct chargers you have to have for these. And I was just using some regular top-up car battery charger, so that was probably my fault. But either way, I got a good battery in the bike now. It starts, all the good things. I'm gonna adjust the clip on. I got bumped loose in that little off-track excursion, and then put it all back together and wait for the races. So right now, let's get the first Gran Corsa race, super stock 600. You can kind of hear them now. The fast guys are running 34s. Everybody else is sort of, you know, 38s, 40s, stuff like that. So 12 laps is a lot around here. It's a lot. But I can do it. All right, see you guys in a bit. Welcome to the to the race at Pan America Superbike at Carolina Motorsports Park back in May 15th of 2022. That was a while ago. Now, I know what you're thinking, Aaron, how come it's taken so long to do this video after you did the first video? In a word, college. So anyway, here we go. I am gridded P8 of 13. Hit that rev limiter on the Woolwich. Yeah, boy. Wheelie bad. Let's go, let's go, let's go. There's still some guys behind us, and we're braking. Why are we braking? By the way, there's Michael. Bike number 142. Hey, Michael, what's up, dude? Then we have Brandon. Brandon, I'll see you later, bro. I'm going to go ahead and pass you here. What's going on in front? Whoa, this dude. Okay, running off. Don't hit the wall. Turn. That just happened. I watch this all the time in professional racing where the dude wrecks like 3 laps in. I'm like, oh, that sucks. And it just happened to me. There's Kevin. He ran off with me, or he actually was one of the guys who made contact, or had the contact made to him, and got punched off. And now the bike's not starting. Come on. What's going on?
What a stupid crash!
I might have been emotional there.
There's literally nothing broken. Why is it not starting?
Aaron, it's in gear. It's in gear. Did you hear that? Oh, imagine that. If you take it out of gear, it'll start. Ta-da! Gosh, that guy, man. We need to have a conversation after this. Come on, dude. Get it out of the sand trap. Everybody's waiting on you. Not too much, not too much. Alright, cool. Run, Forrest, run! You don't understand how much sand was in my suit. It got everywhere. everywhere. Everywhere? You know what I mean. It was everywhere. Never actually crashed in a race. First time. You all are witnesses. And honestly, it wasn't even my crash. I was still upright. If the stupid runoff area was just a pinch longer and maybe you didn't have that deep sand or something, I don't know. If it was gravel, I might have actually made it because you have traction on gravel. It was like the sand was just, you know, and barely an inch thick all the way until the last foot. And then it was 2 feet. So you're driving along and like, cool, I got this. And then when I hit that, and it just dumped me off. So let's retech this thing.
Everybody in tech?
Hello?
No? Yeah?
She's not here.
Oh, okay. Bro, I'm so tired at this point. Oh, listen to the bearings and the gears. Oh, it's so bad. I gotta find somebody to tech this bike. Nobody's around. I think, you know what? Pan America does a very, very good job. So I find this guy. We Mickey Mouse it back to the bike so that he can look at it real quick so I can make this race. Pan America's really good. They just don't have the staff like Wera does. And that's fine. You know, they're growing.
You're good. You're good. All right.
Appreciate it.
Cool, we're good. Let's race. By the way, everybody else has got to pull in, maybe have a little sippy sip of water or something. I'm over here still coughing sand out of my helmet. There's sand blowing off my bike. You should have seen the cloud going around for this siding lap. It was insane. Anyway, here we go again. Well, that was exciting. Here we go. We're going to try it again. Oh, we're launching poorly, as is usual. And everybody goes by me to turn one. That's getting old. But they haven't ran away, so that's good. All right, here we go. Turn one. Let's not do this again, guys. We just wrecked. It wasn't fun. Oh, there was one guy in the pits. That's cool. So we're ahead of somebody. We made it to turn three. That's good. That's good. We can do something with this. All right. Dude in front of me is not looking so fast. We're going to squeeze it in. No, we got a long way to go. This is going to be at least a 12-lap race, I think. But after the wreck, maybe like 10 or 9 or something like that. So we'll just kind of run along here and see what we can do. We're not trying to push the boat out too soon. Infamous bus shot. Still there. Here we go. Oh, somebody's got a problem. No idea what that's all about. But I'll take the position. Alright, so this is not fun being in the back all the time. And I'm realizing that as an expert, what happens is that you graduate up to expert and you become the slow guy. So that's what it is. Because here's a dude who started in the pits and he's already on me. And then I'm in the wrong gear and he's in the right gear. So there you go. Now quick, let's get back on the throttle. Yeah, it's a little, that's a little close right there. But you know, we're good. Sorry, buddy. All right, turn 14. Again, it's kind of jacked up, so when you're in the back of the pack, sometimes you can actually get bottled up. So this isn't my real pace. Like I probably would have gone in that corner a little bit harder, but whatever. We got a long way to go. Let's just get to the end, all right? By the way, guys, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. I always enjoy new subscribers because that means that you are supporting me and showing me that this is actually interesting. I hope it is. Oh, we're going to slide up underneath this dude. Yes, novice racers can race with experts in Pan America Superbike, which I think is very, very interesting. It means that if you have the pace to go with the experts, you can do it. Love this little complex here in the back. This long sweeping. It's actually 3 corners on the map, but it's one big corner on a bike. Except for the cars, they rumble up that last little exit there. If you're too tight, you're going to hit right where their wheels are and just all the way through the exit. And you come down here in turn 9. Turn 9 is really fast. It doesn't quite look it, but it's got a tight exit, which means that you want to blast into it, expecting there to be tarmac on the outside, and there's not. So you kind of have to really cut it back on itself really hard. This turn here, you're taking at like 100 and something miles an hour. It's ridiculous, but it kind of gives you a false sense of security because then you dive into 12, the really tight right-hander right here, and you overshoot it, and you can see where like corner speed bikes will want to be close. That's where their tire marks are, but the R1s and the ZX10s and the 1000s, basically, they're going to dive in really slow and then come back out, and all the tire marks are there. So this long series of rights right here is another tire punisher, and this dude missed his braking point, who just passed me, and we're going to try to come back at him. Oh, yes, we got close. All right, buddy. It's going to be a race. He's looking back at me going, is he still there? I had a really good first section. If I could have segmented this this lap timer out, which I didn't. I didn't have any lap timer on the bike when I was riding, so I never saw my lap times. The first sector was my sector. Well, amongst the back end of the group, it was my sector. I felt the best into it. Anyway, just something worthy of note. All right, here we go back into this little right-hander section here, these three corners. I do actually show where I hit the apex every once in a while, like this, exiting onto the first of the two back straights. Every once in a while, I am known to hit apexes. Coming down this little section here with the little bollards on either side is pretty cool because you hear the bike really loud in there. It just kind of echoes. Really cool. Love it. And this back section right here is just all about power. This track is a power track. The big bikes come back through here. I don't know what they're hitting, what speed they're hitting. I know I'm well over 130, 140 miles an hour in there. But again, I'm getting the brake markers wrong here going into this right-hander and just overshooting it. I had put bigger rotors on this bike, but they were stock rotors. I'm using a stock master cylinder, stock rotors, like Vestra, RJL, SS brake pads, of course steel brake lines, and I just could not get the bike to stop. So all of these like hard stopping zones, like in this turn 14 here, sometimes we get, sometimes we wouldn't. This one was a little bit better, not that good, but you know, we managed. I can see where these guys are, they're not leaving me, which is good. So there's a couple dudes up there going to try to get him. Hit another 41, so we got a pair of 41s here. That's looking good. Okay, so fast forward a little bit to lap 4. I'm still chasing these guys. We're in another 41.3, which is really good because I'm now being consistent, and now I'm reeling it in. So bike number 19 passed this dude, and now it's my turn to try to pass this dude. And again, this first sector, I don't know, I've got some magic in here compared to these guys, and I really like it. A little close to the exit rumbles there. By the way, you don't want to hit the rumbles at Carolina Motorsport Park. They're not rumbles, they're more of a whoop, about like 2 foot apart. And it's not fun to hit that on a bike. You'll see why later on. Again, another apex hit, beautifully, I might add. All right, here we go. Now at this point, I'm pretty tired. I've already wrecked this bike, pushed it out of the sand traps, not rested, not got any water. My mouth is just chalk because I'm actually coughing up and spitting out sand all on the first lap. Right, I was coughing up and spitting out sand on the first lap. So I'm getting pretty tired. I'm kind of going like, hey, where's that halfway mark, man? When are we going to hit the halfway? Because I need to know how long this is going to be. All right, braking zone for turn 12. Did we get it right this time? No. No, we didn't. Didn't get it right. Well, that's poopy. All right, how about turn 13? We going to get this right? No, we're not. But hey, we're reeling this guy in, and that's important. All right, braking zone 14. Hard on the brakes. It's better. Oh, yeah, you know, we actually hit that apex. Here we go, get on the power. I'll tell you what, guys, even though this is a 599cc bike, it's pretty quick. Everybody says the ZX6 or I got a 636 motor in it. I do not. It's a 599cc stock motor. And it's actually got a little bit of punch. Ooh, look at this. We're getting close to this dude. Oh, yeah, buddy. We're getting a little exit speed here. Come on now. Hey, I'll tell you what, on lap 5, we ran our fastest lap, by the way. I don't know if you noticed that, but it was a 40.8. And we almost matched it with a 41.0. So we're actually running pretty quick, and here we are on these right-handers again, coming up onto the first of the 2 back straights. Maybe we'll catch this guy going down to 9. Let's check it out. Let's see what happens. We're close, man. We're close. Get in that slipstream. Come on, man. Come on. You got to get in there, dude. Let's go. No, we're
not going to risk it. Again, this like longer race thing has kind of gotten in my head a little bit. Sometimes I risk it, sometimes I wouldn't. Yeah, here we go on the long back straight. Come on, man, get that slipstream. Maybe we can tag him into turn 12, maybe? It's a fast corner to try to get close to a guy, and then he's just braking better than I am, you know? I don't know, man. I'm not happy with my brakes on the front of this bike. Even though we made the apex and everything, it's just not confident, inspiring. You know, I want to be able to hit those brakes and know that there's more. It seems like every time I go into these corners, I'd grab all the brakes I had, and it wasn't enough. So I could never judge where the margin was. I felt like on the limit of the bike, or on the limit of what the brakes could do. See, again, we're getting really close. I promise you, I'm not trying to get close. I've got everything on that lever without picking the back of the bike up, and it is not stopping. And it's just not, it just got in my head, man. I think at this point, even though it's been a few months now, I was still like, freaking me out, especially going into one. Going into one, I was hitting that, the first brake board, I think it was 500 meters. And back to, well, with the gears, that was, if I didn't hit one of those gears, I'd be screwed. I'd be going running off. I needed that engine braking, otherwise I wasn't stopping. So you notice in the fast entries, I'm a little more confident. I can actually just throw it in there, and that's where we're at right here. And then on the gas, of course, you know, it's easy. Everybody's on the gas, and we can all be confident on the gas. By the way, I love this rear camera shot. The camera mount's made by GLS Motorsports. Huge shout out to those guys. It's like a 3M printed kind of mount. It just bolts in. It's really cool, actually. Yeah, turn 9's fun, man. I actually do like turn 9. It kind of dips and you drive out of it like that. All right, we're gonna get close this time. Come on, dude. Now we got a little bit of gap. We can punch through this fast corner. You can see I gained just a little bit there, but he's more confident on the brakes. He's able to brake past the number boards there and then still make the corner. Sorry, I'm fiddling with something as I'm talking to you. There we go. Okay, turn 13. It's better, but again, I'm not making that apex. I'm not doing the apex very well. By the way, when I upshift right here for these long right-handers, what I'm doing is actually giving myself traction control by not accelerating all the way through the gear, but upshifting early. I'm allowing the tire to eat and not spin, which means that by the time I get to my high RPMs, I've accelerated more, which is the point of everything we're trying to do here, guys, acceleration. So here we are at lap 9. I have not caught this dude. Get my words out eventually. But check it out, we got another guy up here. Let's see if we can't get past him. Let's get past somebody. Let's pass somebody else besides that first dude early on. Yeah, he's looking like he's having trouble or something. I bet you, I tell you what, we're gonna really punch it out of this corner right here, because I'm gonna try to pass dudes quickly from now on. Instead of like waiting behind them or whatever, I'm gonna try to get up there, pass them, move on. Here we go. Yep, there we go, good brakes. But again, all the brakes I can get without actually lifting the back tire up, and he goes by me. Gosh, that is something we are going to address. You know what, I'm not giving up. We got one more lap. That was the white flag. We got one more lap. I can get this, dude. Here we go. Come on, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's push it. Best lap of the race is going to be this one. Got a light fuel load. I can stop the bike. I got acceleration. Come on, man. Come on. Pitch it in. Let's go. This is turn 4. And back over. What? The tire. Tire did. Oh, whoa. Whoa. Okay. Okay, you know what, forget it. No, we're good. We're good. We don't need to, no, it's fine. That's cool, we can let him go. It's not worth wrecking again in the same race. Let's just bring it home. Let's do that. That's probably better. Yeah. Hey, check it out, we hit that apex pretty well. Yeah, there's no one behind us, so it doesn't matter at all. But, you know, hey, it is what it is, I guess. Oh, look. There's a dude, he must have run out of gas or something like that. I've done that right there too. Oh man, what a long race. Gosh, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it's just me running around in circles or doing whatever, but at the same time, you know, it is interesting if you get into sort of technical aspect of trying to maintain lap times. If you look at my stuff there, I'll tell you what, I'm super proud of that. Even though it wasn't like a great position race, 2 of those positions that I'm ahead in or whatever are the guys that wrecked. So really, I'm like only 2 ahead of the last guy. Oh, here, check it out. Okay, dude ran off. All right, well, you got to finish before you can actually make the position. So we'll go ahead and take it, right? There it is, checker flag, favorite flag. What a race. That first runoff, whatever, from the wreck, oh my gosh. I cannot express to you how tired I am. I'll tell you what, stick around for the recap and you're gonna get an idea of exactly how exhausted I was.
Oh my gosh. Just got off track. You guys can see all that. Went off the track. Two guys in the opening laps got a better launch than I did, and then came together going into 3. When they came together, there's nowhere for me to go, so I had to run off. Excuse me. So I had to run off. I kept the bike upright all the way to like within 10 foot of the wall, and then just ate it. Jammed my thumb pretty good. A little bit of blood there. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know what that's from. My fingernail cutting my thing, whatever. Oh my gosh. And then going to tack. There's no one to retack. The bike's fine. I landed in soft gravel. Not gravel, sand. I landed in sand. So there's nothing broken, you know, it's just dusty. So I rode back in after I got it started because it was stuck in 4th or something. Got it started and going to tech, and I couldn't find anybody.
Anybody in tech? No? Yeah?
She's not here.
Somebody pointed at them. They were at the start finish, getting ready to restart, and right then, first call for restarted race, and I'm like, oh freaking A, man. So I hustled it out there, bike still looking like it is, and like just, hey, can I freaking go, you know, can I go? And they let me on, looked at the bike, everything's fine. And that was just getting to the race. Then, during the race, I nearly folded the front going into the long right-handers at the beginning of the lap, and then late on, I'm trying to catch somebody. I was running with him too, man, I was running good. Trying to catch somebody, and just all I wrote, ran off the track, onto the rumbles, folded the front, saved it, folded again, saved it again, got on track, and was like, no, forget it. It's a white flag, I'm done. And I just came in, and I'm exhausted. I don't know if that was 12 laps or 10, if they reduced it, I have no idea. But that was exhausting. Okay, I gotta go fix the bike now.
Unfortunately, after the Grand Corsa race, I was not able to compete in the sprint race. Body damage was minimal, a little bit of a push in on the front fender there, but the stator cover had an oil leak, and I did not want to risk it putting a patch job together for the other racers out there just to maybe put more oil on the track. Thank God not enough oil got out to make a difference for anybody's race. Just a little bit of spray that got out down the side of the cover there, and the sand actually helped soak it up. Pan America Superbike, thank you so much for putting together such an awesome event. I look forward to more races in the future. Adios, guys. We'll catch you later.
Again, first call for race 7. Let's be ready.